What's up, guys, and welcome to a playthrough of one of my favorite games of all time. This is Bastion by the company Supergiants Games. And yeah, we're just gonna play through this. It's gonna be a chill, fun playthrough. Let's fucking do this. So we're gonna do new game. Let's get it started.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
So I'm gonna try not to talk over the narration too much. Like kind of a key feature, defining thing of this game is sort of the narration. So I'm gonna try not to talk over it too much.
His lifelong friend just lying in the road.
It's gonna be a little unavoidable though.
Touching reunion.
That's why I have subtitles on, just in case I do talk over something.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Gonna go over here? No, doesn't seem like it. Alright.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground.
Fuck right on shield. I tried to deflect it.
Fella got a piece of him though.
Secret money. Anything else hidden around here? I don't think so. It's been a little while since I played this game, so I'm a little rusty.
Falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Yeah.
Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
So the first weapon is our hammer, which you already seen. And then this is the repeater. Basically like a submachine gun. The kind of thing about the repeater is that you have to be standing still to use it. So kind of have to be careful when and how you use it.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
Glug. Alright. Just go grab the secret over here.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them.
Crystal beret.
Must have fled here from
Beret.
the mines.
Beret is a hat. Beret is a hair clip. I know my shit. Alright. Bye-bye, squirts. Our health tonics are filled. Now let's enter the saloon.
He sets foot inside one of Zealandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Ronde, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
So, I think we get the shield here.
Then kid finds his trusty shield.
Hell yeah. So the
But
thing about the
just as he's
shield.
getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief.
What's up?
Clang. Shield saves his hide.
So the thing about the shield is if you you can hold to deflect, but if you time it well, if you pull the shield right as you're getting attacked, you do like a counter move that deals damage and stuns the enemy who's attacking you.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Big boy. Ooh, did not time that one right. There's a fucking army of squirts over there, holy shit. Alright, we got him.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Just try to smash stuff for money real quick. So these little things that I'm collecting, these little blue fragment things, are money we're gonna use later to buy upgrades and stuff like that.
Ronde always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Alright, let's hop out the window. So you'll probably have a lot of questions. It's like, what's going on in the story and the thing about this game is it kind of slowly
He gets a
explains
good look at
everything to you.
things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow.
Hell
and it
yeah.
ain't broke.
Love the bow. It's kind of weak early game, but once you get the upgrades for it, it's good. So yeah, so the gist of it, without spoiling too much, the gist of it is like we've woken up
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice.
and the world has ended. Everybody's dead.
He knows he should draw.
We don't really know the whole story yet. It's gonna explain it to us, but yeah, that's sort of like the gist of the situation. So the thing about the bow is
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker. Once the fastest man in the land.
the thing about the bow is that it has like a draw time, and if you time it properly, so you see how I flash white there? If you time it properly, you do a power shot, which does like double damage. I'm terrible at timing currently. There we go. So yeah, it's pretty good at just one-shotting bosses and stuff like that. Alright, so this is our like special attack basically.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
It's our right trigger ability.
He's a mighty fast learner.
We'll collect different abilities throughout the game, but this one is a whirlwind attack, which is pretty nice. Does a lot of damage. The other thing about the bow that kind of separates it from the repeater is that the arrows can hit multiple people at once.
Right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
So the distillery is kind of like sort of where your perks are. So these are different like perks and stuff. We're gonna go with Dredge Drum. I really like going that first. Gives you plus 10% crit chance without full health. It's pretty solid. Go with that, and then this is the arsenal.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Well, there you go. You just explained it. But basically, you just swap out your, pick your loadout and stuff. But I like our weapons, so we're gonna stick with it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go with the repeater. I almost always use the bow. Let's use the repeater instead of the bow. Hello, guys. The repeater is actually really good with Dredge Drum too, just because of those crit chances.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
So these are kind of like spawners that will just infinitely spawn squirts until I destroy them. Took care of them pretty easily though. Alright. Hello. Countered.
Too easy. Sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Oh, that's not
And
gonna
then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
I'm a bot. Ow. You just took a fucking chunk of health off me. Alright. We're gonna fight a couple enemies up here, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's take this first. So this is gonna be is something heavy.
It takes a chunk of alloy.
Will be used for upgrade
Smell
there.
of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Alright, we're just gonna use our ability on this guy, kind of melt him.
Had a black tonic. Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Oh, we don't have any more whirlwind attack left. Ow! These guys hurt like crazy. Alright, so he's destroying the floor as he swings, so we should probably just try to focus him down. Heal up. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my ass kicked. Alright, there we go.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Nice little level up there. And the money rains
Kid
on
better
the...
watch his step.
Oops. I'm fucking terrible at video games, holy shit. Okay. There we go. That's all the money.
Finds the core to the wharf district.
So once we take this core,
He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
The world's gonna start falling apart now. We stole the city's hearts. Now it's starting to fall apart. The ground's gonna start collapsing.
Gotta get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Ah.
See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat.
Ah.
It just keeps running.
Run.
Somersaulting like crazy.
Oh yeah. Ow.
At last, the Skyway is in sight.
And that is level 1.
Whisks him where it needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Hello.
We talk for a spell.
So here we just talked to him about like the different stuff we found in the level.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
And he's just gonna kind of explain the lore to us and stuff like that.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
So, yeah, so...
Just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
So basically what's happening is, we'll find some more about it, but basically the Bastion was kind of designed to be the safe haven in the event of the world ending, right?
Kid ponders what to build.
We're gonna go with the distillery here,
Makes
just so we can
time
get our
to sample spirits from my
just so we can get
personal
our
supply.
second perk here. Let's go with Squirt Cider. Plus 10 myself.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
So yeah, so basically the way this game plays out now is we just go to different parts, different cities and stuff, and grab magical cores, then bring them back and rebuild the Bastion. And every time we we bring a new core, we can rebuild a piece of the Bastion.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
So yeah, we just need to gather magical cores and rebuild the Bastion. That's basically our goal now. So let's go to level 2.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets.
So this level is kind of pretty cool because it starts off in like 4 different paths you can go down. We're gonna go down this left one first because it has a new weapon for us. Although I'm not really a huge fan of this. Ah! Oh my gosh, I was looking at the camera and then 1,000 squirts spawn. Holy shit. I'm not really a big fan of this weapon. Even with all the upgrades, I don't think this weapon is very great. And this weapon is the machete.
Scumbag can digest just about anything.
I think it's okay.
Except for this.
The thing about the machete
and light enough to throw.
is that it swings way faster than the hammer, but it does less damage than the hammer. The other thing that's cool about the machete is that you can charge it up and throw it like the bow. It has a smaller range than the hammer, and I don't know. It has never been my thing. The thing that really sucks about the machete is that you can't really use it And like,
they say even the most
it's really hard to
rambunctious
not
swords
take
can
damage while
contain.
using it, basically. So we just got a new ability there. We got
No
a
sign of the
squirt
core
lore.
here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
And
Them
we're
squirts
gonna go.
just don't know when to quit. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge.
Alright.
He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley.
Scumbag Alley.
Some scumbags still feeding off the city's own trash.
Yeah, I hate scumbags. They, not super fun to fight against, but they're kind of stupid and just kill themselves, so.
And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
What's up, Gershel?
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny
Alright, let's go kill this
disposition.
spawner.
Shame old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella.
Alright. That is
No
the bottom
core.
path.
No surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
Oh shit. Something sharp. That will be used to upgrade the machete later, which we probably won't even do, because like I said, I don't even like the machete that much. For some reason, a ton of people spawn down here. It's always worth killing enemies if you can, just for the XP. So these guys you actually can't counter. When they swing really hard like that, you can't counter them.
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch.
Percy the Snitch, huh? Well, you know what snitches get.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Get away! Ow! Holy shit! You just did like half my health.
Somehow that old forge is still standing.
So you see there, if I don't time the shield block correctly, they just get stunned, but they don't take the huge chunk of damage.
Inside the forge, Kid can fine-tune those instruments of his.
So let's go ahead and upgrade the hammer since we're gonna be using that later.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting. Core ain't here
Hello.
neither, so he's gotta guess again.
Alright, and now for the top path, which hopefully
Up north,
Definitely.
is where the gas fella foreman used to live.
has the
Tending to
core.
his flock.
Holy shit, there's a lot of people. Ah! Took a lot of damage there.
No why gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage.
Damn.
A
Oh.
blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in
This is
check,
kinda cool.
almost like he's showboating
Um,
for the crowd.
So like these windbags at the edge of the circle won't attack me unless I just get too close to the edge. It's kind of just like a fight circle where I just have to fight the middle dude. It's pretty cool. Ah. Alright.
And now there's a new marshal.
Block attack, block attack. Well, grab the core.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
And that is level 2. Easy peasy. I remember this game getting pretty hard later, so I actually
Comes
haven't played this
back,
game in a while.
just
So.
like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity
Hey.
took the floor out from under
A
him.
little friendly squirt. Hey, love him.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
So we're actually gonna build a arsenal right now, just that we can swap off the machete.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
And I don't really like Squirt lore. Let's go with Whirlwind again.
A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
See, they recorded a ton of different like voice lines and stuff for different weapon combinations, which is kind of cool. A neat little thing.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Alright. So now we have 2 different places to go, 2 different options. So let's go with Melting Pot.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stabweeds.
Yeah, stabweeds suck. They're not in too many levels. This is like one of the only levels that stabweeds are in, but they just hurt you if you walk into them. They're super annoying. Alright. Something nasty will be used to upgrade the repeater, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's just restore these so we don't... God dang it. They're so obnoxious. And they have such high health pools too.
He cuts down every stabweed like there's gonna be a prize for it.
And they also just record different voice lines and stuff for like different ways. If you interact with the environment in different ways, then narrator will say different things like that, for example. So it's very cool.
Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Alright, so now we get one of the best abilities in the game, Trip Mine.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
So yeah, the core is in this cage, so let's activate this switch to
He throws a
unlock
switch.
the cage.
Now what could possibly go wrong?
And now we just basically fight in like
Quite
a...
a bit, as it turns out.
Now we just basically fight in like a little arena.
Cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad.
Oh, I have little friendly
Some
squirts.
squeeze the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
So yeah, so basically we're just fighting in like a little arena here right now. Just smashing motherfuckers up with the hammer. We're gonna try to destroy the boxes.
Don't take kindly to interlopers.
I'm gonna try to destroy the boxes before they fully spawn, so you can just kill the enemies without having to deal with them. Alright, so let's get these scumbags. Oh, nice, we got some gas bows. Alright, where are they? Give them to me. Give them the enemies.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Alright, so we're just gonna mine this dude.
Squirts get real territorial around the core.
Oh my god, they're all fighting. Monsters are all fighting each
Shipping
other.
a
This is
free
fucking
sample
wild.
shows up.
So I have some tonics, some health pots. More tonics, more health pots. Ooh, ancient spices.
It ain't all bad.
Alright, so we're just gonna mine all of these spawners because they're obnoxious to deal with.
One thing's for sure. That cage
Alright, well that
is
mine didn't
awful heavy.
set off. Alright, so that red turret on the side, that shoots out a flamethrower. So we're just gonna keep our distance from it. I hate those guys.
It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
Yeah, see? Shoots out a flamethrower. A lot of squirts. Ow. Alright, let's get that flamethrower.
And the core goes free. 10, 9,
Ah!
8, 7. You give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach.
how. Alright, we just mined those guys. Didn't want to deal with them. And the core isn't free apparently, so let's go grab that shit. Let's just finish off these squirts and stuff, you know. XP is XP. You know how these things go. Alright, and if we collect health pots and tonics while we're already at full, we just get XP from them instead of getting health. So.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Nearest barge. Okay, so that way is blocked. Alright, guess we're going on this thing.
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
Let's talk to him first.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Let's build the forge.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
We're doing the repeaters, so let's just use the repeater upgrade. Let's go with... We have ammo capacity or reload speed. Let's just go with
Turns
ammo
out those
capacity.
old
I think it's
bones
better.
still have some spark in them.
Alright. And honestly, I think that'll be episode 1. We got three levels done. So yeah, I'm fucking super excited, super happy to be playing this game again. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for episode 2. See you guys.